Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. Wherever you are watching, if it's today, tomorrow, or even yesterday, I have this pawn promotion puzzle on the screen, which I hope everyone can see. And it's black to move, white is basically stuck, at least the white king is stuck behind or in front of its own pawn. It looks like a very thematic pawn puzzle that I've seen before. I don't know if you have seen it before, but white is basically in, what is the right word? Zugzwang? Yeah, white is stuck. Whatever move white makes, they lose. So it is black to move. And when I was calculating this puzzle, I noticed that there's only two moves for black, two main moves. That being King f7 and c6. Any other move, I think, if you go to e7 or you just go to e8, is completely losing because you allow the king to escape and promotion is unstoppable. Therefore, those moves did not entice me to calculate any further. So my first option was king f7, and then b4 is forced. Now my thought process switched to either go c takes b4 or a takes b4. Initially, I calculated c takes because I didn't want to create a pass pawn for the white, this a pawn. But then I realized, okay, you push c5, b3, c6 and b2 and it's stalemate. White can't move, it's a draw. You might think it's a fair result, but look here, I'm about to promote. So it's not what I want. You don't want to draw, it's a leeches puzzle. There's no draws here in leeches. So the next option, the final option would be a takes. But I'm like, okay, now my opponent has a pass pawn. But now let's see who's faster. So after a5, b3, a6, b2, a7, b1 is queen, a8 equals queen. We both have queens on the board, and I'm like, okay, but this is just checkmate. What a checkmate! The king is stuck. It's basically a self-mate or a self-help checkmate. My opponent has been helping me, if you think of it like that. So that was the whole variation that works. But then I realized, okay, I can't stop calculating at one variation. I need to calculate a bit further. So, going back all the way, the next option, which I thought could work, was c6. But I slowly really realized that it just doesn't work. Because after the force b4, if I take c takes, c5 and b3 is, it's stalemate, it's a draw again. This time with my pawn being on c6 and my king on f8. So if I go all the way back, I have to take with the a pawn again. So after a5, b3, a6, b2, a7, b1 equals queen, and a8 equals queen. I notice that I do promote first with the queens, but my opponent promotes with check. And now I'm actually losing. It's no longer a draw, I'm just completely losing. Because now, where can I move? For example, what can I do? King f7 would be the worst option for me. Because then there is queen g8, a possible king g7, and h8 equals queen with promotion. So I realized that did not work, and I went back to my original answer with one king f7, which turned out to be the correct solution. And I'll show you the variation once again. All because I'm able to give a check on my move, and this check ended up being a checkmate.